Hello everyone, this is teacher Arish from FSS. I'm going to give the third grade an English lesson about the comparative and the superlative. At the beginning, we will ask ourselves, what are the comparatives and when we use it? Comparatives are used to show the difference between two objects. Let's say I have two cars. I have a little Toyota and a big Ford. A comparative is used to show the difference between two objects. Like the Ford is big, so we can say that the Ford is bigger than the Toyota. Because the Toyota is small, we can say the Toyota is smaller than the Ford. So we added ER to the adjective, as we say big, bigger, small, smaller. We add the ER to compare two things. So in the comparative, we compared between two things. We see the difference between two objects. As you know, words are made of syllables, as we said in the first semester. Fat is one syllable, fat. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit are two syllables. Beautiful, beautiful, three syllables. Remember, to make the comparative of one syllable objects, you only should add ER. When we have one syllable word, one syllable, we add the ER. Short, shorter. Old, older. We just add ER to the adjective. Fill in the gap. Use the comparative of the word in practice. My house is than yours. We have to use small. How we will convert it? We will say my house is smaller. We only add ER, smaller. Sarah is than Tom. Young. We have young. This is one syllable, so we add only ER. Small, younger. Teresa is than John. Old. Old is one syllable, so we add ER. Older. Remember, the spelling sometimes changes. Look at the following. Short, adjectives with one vowel and one consonant. As we said last time, the vowels are E, A, I, O, U. Big. When we add ER to it, we will double the G. Okay? Bigger. Fat, fatter. Thin, thinner. When we have short adjective with one vowel and one consonant. One vowel, one consonant. Adjectives that end in Y. Funny. When we add ER to it, we will convert the Y into an I. Funnier. Funnier. Look how we spell it, funnier. And we write FUNNIER. Heavy, heavier. The same thing. Write sentences, use comparatives. Carol, thin, Maria. So we will add than and ER because they asked us to use comparative. Carol is thinner than Maria. We add thin, thinner. We add ER to thin, to the adjective thin, than Maria. And we add than here. Rob, funny, Sam. Rob is funnier. We add ER and we convert the Y to I, than Sam. My classroom, big, yours. My classroom is bigger than yours. My classroom is bigger. We will double the G because big is short adjective with one vowel and one consonant than yours. Mary, happy. Joanna, Mary is happier than Joanna. Happy, we will convert the Y into I than Joanna. Adjectives which have two or more syllables always form the comparative with more. Dangerous, dangerous. It's 3 syllables word, so we add more before it. So we say more dangerous, more dangerous. So we add more if it have 2 or more syllables. 2 or more syllables, we add more before the adjective. Before the adjective, we add more if we have 2 syllables adjective. Dangerous, 2 or more, of course. Dangerous, 3 syllables, so we say more dangerous. Let's see. Complete the sentences. Use the comparative of the following brackets. Chemistry is than English. We have between brackets difficult, difficult, 3 syllables. So we say chemistry is easier than English. Brad Pitt is than Marcy Anthony. Handsome. We have the word handsome. So we say handsome. 2 syllables. So we want to. Good job. Add more before the adjective. We say more handsome. We don't add ER because we have 2 syllables and more. I will keep this one and this one for you. I will wait you. Stop the video. Answer it. And I will say the answer. Good job. Frank is more intelligent than Susan. Jennifer is more beautiful than Angela. Good job, 3rd grade. The following adjectives have irregular comparative forms. Good, better, bad, worse, far, farther. So we have to memorize these 3 irregular comparatives form. Fill in the gap. Use the comparative form of good, bad, and far. The first one, Italian food is than American food. We have good. What we said here? Good, better. So Italian food is better than than American food. My handwriting is than Mabel's. We have bad. Bad, we said when we have it in the comparative, we say worst. So his handwriting is worse than Mabel's. And the third one, my school is from here than the park. We have far. My school is from here than the park. We have far. And as we said, when we are using the comparative, we have far, farther, far, further. My school is farther from here than the park. I will keep this one for you to check yourself. I will give you the answers in 3 seconds. You will stop the video, answer it, then I will say the answers. Okay, Argentina is than England, bigger than England. Thomas is attractiver, more attractive, most attractive than his brother, more attractive. Villages are than cities, noisier, busier, more peaceful. We say more peaceful. Now we will come to the superlative. What are the superlative? Superlative adjectives are used to talk differences between three or more people, animals, or things. The word the comes before the superlative adjective, and also we add est. Remember, we form the superlative by adding est to short adjectives. Fast, the fastest. New, the newest. Complete the sentences. Use the superlatives of the words in brackets. Mary is, of all students. We here compare Mary and the whole students. We have the whole students, all the students. So we will talk about how tall is Mary between the students. So Mary is the tallest. The tallest. We add the and est. The tallest. Max's story is story I ever heard. So we have the adjective long. Long is one syllable adjective. When we add it on the bracket, we say what? The longest. Good job, bravo. My grandmother is person I know. We compare his grandmother and all people he ever know. All the people that he ever know. Old. What we say? The oldest. My grandmother is the oldest person I ever know. We have here the spelling sometimes changes. Look at the following superlatives. Short adjectives with one vowel and one consonant. Big, biggest. Fat, fattest. Thin, thinnest. And also adjectives that end with Y. Funny, funniest. Heavy, heaviest. And we doubled the G and the T and the thin in these three, and we convert the Y to I when we add the est with funny and heavy. Now we have this exercise here. Write sentences using superlative. My dog, big. We have big. We here see the difference between his dog and all the dogs in the neighborhood. So we will use the superlative. Big will be the biggest. My dog is the biggest dog in the neighborhood. Mary, fat in the school. Mary is the fattest girl in school. So we looked at the difference between Mary and the all girls in the school. John, happy boy in the world. So we will see the difference between John and the word boys in the whole world. So John is the happiest boy in the world, and we will convert the Y into an I. Adjectives which have three or more syllables always form the superlative with the most. We have the most with the superlative, more with the comparative. Max's house in the mountains is the most peaceful in the world. So here we use the most because we convert between. We saw the differences between Max's house and all houses in the world. So we have this question: write sentences. English is interesting school subject. So we will see the difference between the English subject and all school subjects. So we will use the most interesting. Good job. English is the most interesting subject in school. My mom is beautiful woman I know. Here we will see the difference between his mom and all women on the earth. So my mom is the most beautiful woman I know. Why? Because beautiful and interesting is more than 2 syllables. Adjective. The third one and the fourth one, I will leave it to you to test yourself. I will answer it now. Valentina is the most intelligent person I ever seen. Chemistry is the most difficult subject in the school. We have here the following adjectives have irregular superlative forms: good, the best, bad, the worst, far, the farthest. So at the previous with the comparative, we said good, better, bad, worst, far, farther. Now we have with the superlative good, the best, bad, the worst, far, farthest. Now we will use the superlative with good, bad, and far in these 3 examples. Sam has grades in the class, so we will do the difference between Sam and the class. So we will use the superlative good, the best. Sam has the best grades in the class. Teresa had bad day ever. So from all the days, this day is the worst. So we say Teresa had the worst day ever. The North Pole is placed in the word far, the farthest place in the word. We have this one here. I will leave you for 3 seconds. You can stop the video and check yourself. David is the person I ever met. Katrina's teacher our class has ever had. Hong Kong is one of the cities I ever visited. You have 3 seconds. You can stop the video, answer it, and I will give you the answer. So the first one, the answer is most boring. The second one, the answer is the best teacher. The last one is the most interesting. So that's our lesson for today. Your homework is to complete this chart and the pages 101 and 102 on your workbook. Thank you for listening, 3rd grade. I hope you had a great time. Don't forget to stay at home. I love you and I miss you guys. Thank you for listening and goodbye.